Ohio. 待ってね。おはよう、アインさん。お元気ですか？いいね。では、今日の、レッスン、授業は、先週の How do you say continue? Gosh, I didn't realize how advanced of a sentence this was in English. Senchu chudan shita tokoro kara tsuzukimasu. I see it, because I'm saying we're continuing from where we left off last week. In English, I say that in about a second without thinking about it. In Japanese, I think about it and suddenly realize this is a very complex sentence. I should probably fix my gain filter on my microphone since I'm going to be a lot louder than last night. Perfect. Okay. Tsuzuku is to be continued. It's not really to continue, it's to be continued. To non-English because it's rather cumbersome in English, so I think it's just that. You're right. So, 授業は始まるよ. Alright. So we're going to start with adjectives today. Basically, I'm going through my notes that I didn't get to last time. Hey. Adjectives. I'm gonna consult Google Translate. Keiyoshi. Keiyoshi. Okay. Keiyoshi. That's what. And yes, it is kanji. K. Yo. Shi. Keiyoshi. Adjectives. So, what kind of forms in Japanese do we have for keiyoshi? We have, this is for dictionary forms. So this is what you will search up on in a dictionary. So the Japanese for dictionary is jisho. I'll just use the jisho. Use the hiragana for now. Although I like using kanji, there's no need to overload everyone with kanji from the get-go. Jisho, dictionary forms. So we have I, like takai. So the I for I form. We have I as right, and then right. So that's the conjugated, right. So like takai. Oh, that's not gonna go away. Takai. We have. Actually, isn't takai the I want to say. Oh, aside from it being meaning expensive. Yeah. Okay, the kanji here is very simple actually. So let's change the way I have this plate formed out. We can have it bigger. So we have the E ending. And as an example, let's use this for, let's use takai. And we can learn some more kanji this way. This is very simple kanji, by the way, which is why I want to do it. And it shouldn't be too bad to learn. Takai. This is ta-kai. So the kanji is ta-ka, i, takai. Ta-ka-i, takai. And this means expensive. We have another one that we already saw from last week. Oki. This means big. We actually also saw this one already too. So I have no issues writing this one out either. I'm not good at writing this one out because I don't use this kanji often. It is atsui. Atsui. I say it often, but I don't use it often, this kanji. So to me this looks relatively weird, but this is a normal kanji. Atsui. Atsui. Atsu for the kanji, and then I. Atsui. Hot. Hot. Atsui. I think I'm gonna use my line paper here, starting that from now on, like more like a chalkboard type of deal. Surprise, surprise. And not really care how much space I'm using. I think that's for the best. Alright. Eh? Is that this last example? I actually don't know what it is. Eh? Is it really? Oh, I've never used this kanji. Eh? Ah? Eh? 何これ? Eh? No. No, don't say it like that. Okay. Alright. This is the part where we go off script. As if we ever had one. And forget about what's on the notes. Because even I don't know what's on the notes. So we have the next form, which is the ku form. So when you turn the adjectives into an adverbial. For people who don't know what an adverbial is, it is a term, a grammatical term, where you have a word that modifies a verb, but it is not inherently an adverb. By inherently, basically, it means it gained the attributes of an adverb. That is an adverbial. So basically, any adjectives or even nouns, basically any word that isn't an adverb but is changed in a way to then be used to modify a verb is known as an adverbial. Anyways, I just needed that for my own confirmation, honestly. So we have our ku forms. So, what do we see in the ku forms? Well, let me have a drink. Chisaku. So, we know the verb, or we know the adjective chisai. We learned that last week. So we know this chisai, and this means small. Chisaku is the ku form of this verb. So we drop the sai. We keep the chi, the kanji. Wait, the sa stays. My bad. We drop the e. The e goes away, and we replace that with the ku, chisaku. I'll give examples of these in a sentence in a little bit. I'm just gonna go through the different examples we have for the ku verbs or adjectives. The ku forms. But when you start saying them, I think it sounds better, like chisaku. The next one is muzukashiku. Did we learn this? I think we have. I'm not sure, but I'll write it out anyway, so hopefully people know it. So it's like this at the top. This is 1/2, by the way. Probably should write this a little smaller since it's only half. Yeah, it's not right either. Okay, that looks a little better. It's smaller because it's half. This is the half of the word. And then 2 lines, like so. You drop it down from the middle, and then it comes like this. And then on the right side, we have it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop a line. Like so. So again, with adjectives, it's I, muzukashi, muzukashi, and then for ku form, we drop the I, it becomes a ku. This just means difficult. Muzukashi. Muzukashiku. Muzukashiku. And opposite. It's not opposite. Well, takai. Opposite takai, which you learned above. So takai is expensive. We have the opposite in cheap. Yasui. Yasui. This doesn't look big enough. I don't want my character's big when I can help it. It appears. So that's yasu, I, cheap. We drop the I at the ku, and we have yasuku, 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 yasuku. And then we have the next one. Has a multitude of English words to define it. They all kind of mean the same thing. So this adjective is a take your pick adventure. Let's write it out first. Tanoshii. Tanoshii. Same as before. Tanoshiku. Tanoshi. Tanoshiku. So this can mean like happy, enjoyable, pleasant. It's anything to do with those feelings. So like happy, enjoyable, pleasant. You can definitely use this adjective to say any of these three. It means all three of those. So if you're feeling like anything positive like this, like oh, you're delighted, oh, you'd be happy about that, stuff like that. Tanoshi is the adjective for you. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. So, due to the properties contained in an adjective, you can end your sentences with the adjectives themselves without having to end with des or any other ending. And it is grammatically correct. So you can say, Kyou wa. And since it's, let me just quickly check the temp. I don't even have to check the temperature outside. It's summer, so we can just say today's hot. Kyou wa taking what we just learned for hot, atsui. Kyou wa atsui. And that is perfectly fine in Japanese. You don't need des, you don't need anything else to end it. Just atsui. Kyou wa atsui. Today is hot. Compare that to, we can say, a noun, for example. If you try to end it with a noun, you can clearly tell that it's an incomplete sentence. Are wa. Remember what this kanji is? Daigaku. University. Are wa daigaku. This is incomplete. You have to say are wa daigaku desu. You need the des. So this is no good. This is okay. Kyou wa atsui. That is okay. Sentence. I don't even know how to say sentence in Japanese. Sentence. この文はいいです。良いです。It's good. It's okay. だが、この文はまずい? What's the word for incorrect here? 正しくない. 正しくない. It is not correct. Okay. So, this is a property of the adjectives. So I mean, even until I say this, you can still say 今日は暑いです or 今日は暑いですね if you want to like get the add the extra little bit of ending in there. But do know that you are grammatically correct for saying 今日は暑い. Or we haven't learned this, what we can say cold. 寒い. So let's so we know what atsui is. Let's quickly switch this out for samui. For those of us who are not used Or I mean, for those of us living in colder weather at this moment. I'll just quickly write out the kanji for samui, so we can have that in our database here. So we start with a pretty standard top bit of the character. It's like a roof type of thing. Dot there, line, dash there. A single stroke like this, so it's a follow through. And then you have a line, so one line, a second line. Is there a third line? There is a third line. So there's 3 lines like that. I guess you can look at like a honeycomb type deal, maybe. But know that there's a line going up like that. It looks a little like a bonfire, doesn't it now, huh? Now that I'm looking at it. Anyways, from there, we add 2 strokes on the side. Roughly where the lines are. So you can use the lines that you drew going straight down as indicators. To where you add these side strokes at the bottom. And then you add 2 slanted strokes at the bottom. And this is samui. Sa-mui. Samui. Samui. Kyou wa samui. So today's cold. And samui is specifically for weather. Do not use Is samui for weather? I'm saying all this, I could be completely mistaken. I'll consult a different website that I actually consult quite a bit. Yeah, samui is for cold weather. When you're talking about something that's cold and it's not for weather, I believe that's furi. Tsumetai is that. How about furi? I remember. No, I'm definitely pronouncing that wrong. I thought it was one that started with the fu. There's samui and tsumetai. Maybe I'm just thinking of winter. Fuyu. Maybe I'm just thinking of fuyu. Since I attribute winter with the cold. I think that might be what I'm doing in my head. Okay, regardless, so there's samui, when you want to say, oh, the weather is cold out. Kyou wa samui. Perfectly fine. Say it's like negative 10 degrees outside. Kyou wa samui. Yeah, you would be right. It would be cold. Negative 10 out. And negative 10 degrees Celsius, by the way. I generally don't use Fahrenheit whenever I say it because I'm not familiar with Fahrenheit at all, actually. And if you're a person that speaks in Kelvin, please don't ever use that degree, that temperature degrees in my chat. I kid, but if you speak in Kelvin, please. It will get very confusing if you do. So, please be aware of that. Okay. Let's see. There's huts. Where is the other form of hot? I don't see it here. What? That's strange. Usually they'll have both. Interesting. Alright. I'll get there eventually. Don't want to get too far ahead of myself. I do like to go a little further ahead, but that's okay. So, in conclusion, what we can take from this information is that if you have a noun with des, so you can say, taking this example right here, Daigaku desu. Daigaku desu. Des here, not only does it have its what's known in linguistics as copula. Copula basically means it is something you write down that holds no meaning on its own. It is similar to in English how we have the copula form, the copula verb to be is. On its own, as a single word used in the sentence, it has no meaning. It is simply a bridge to complete the sentence, grammatically speaking. That's all a copula verb is. This is also what des is in Japanese. So this is a copula verb, but it also is a form of being polite in Japanese. Daigaku desu. There's other endings that are far less polite than des that you could use, but des is a polite ending. If we have an adjective plus the des, for example, let's say atsui again. I do want to practice my atsui spelling, since I don't spell this kanji often. Atsui desu. So this is specifically for weather, I believe. Is it? Maybe for both, actually. I think that might be just a generic hot. Regardless, it's hot. If you have the des, this is polite. This is being polite. So you could be impolite or informal and not be polite about it and just say atsui. That's informal. You're missing on the des, but this is grammatical. This is okay. Kyou wa atsui. That is okay. Kyou wa atsui desu. That is also okay. Both is okay. I don't really have different kanjis for this. Atsui, atsui. Are they pronounced the same? Is that what's happening? Well, no. Your kanji also means atsui. Also means hot. Okay. Now I'm mad. Okay. Okay, so I knew it. Eins, the atsui you typed, is specifically when you touch an object and it's hot. That's your atsui. That is what the atsui you typed means. That's when you use that one. Like atsui kohi. Atsui kohi. I knew I wasn't going crazy. I knew there was a second one. Gosh, this first one's way more complicated to write though. Atsui kohi. Hot coffee. Hot coffee. Atsui kohi. Or atsui ofuro, bath, a hot bath. Atsui ocha, hot tea. In a sentence, I mean, I guess no harm in showing this on camera, right? My coffee, kono kohi wa atsui. Not right now, anyways. It was. And then, this atsui is also for intangible things, like a heated discussion. Atsui giron, strong ties of a friendship. Atsui yujo. So this is still the same atsui that you typed out. Let's see. In modern Japanese, atsui, this one, is often used to describe personalities. It comes from the verb, or from the word neshin, zealous or earnest. And atsu that I've talked about up here is specifically for when you're talking about the climate. Atsui natsu, hot summer. So we did use it correctly up top here, by the way. Kyo wa atsui, this atsui. So I knew there was one for cold where it's samui and tsumetai. Tsumetai being generic for everything else, while samui is for the weather. So it makes sense that I remember from old classes. So it's only a faint memory now that there was also a pair in Japanese for hot. I just didn't realize they had the same pronunciation. That's what tripped me up there. That's the thing that tripped me over. I'm like peeking my microphone constantly with this discussion. Okay. There's actually one for warm as well, by the way. And it doesn't help that they're also pronounced the same way. Atatakai. Atatakai. Yeah. So I'm not gonna get too much further into this. I just wanna write this out so everyone knows. There is this word means warm. Whether it be my food is warm, I feel warm, etc., or the weather outside's warm. There's two kanjis. So the first one is spelled like this. Probably not exactly. I'm probably writing this my stroke pattern incorrectly here. Kai, and then we have Also, atatakai. Atatakai, atatakai. And they mean separate things. Right. Okay. So what means what? This one on the left side here, climate. 今日は暖かかった今日は暖かいです。Or 今日は暖かい。Or aside from that, it also implies meaning for air, temperature, anything that you feel for around your whole body. Like if you're into a room, like 僕の部屋は暖かい. My room is warm, which it is right now because I've closed all doors and windows and everything. I'm next to a computer that's running, and although it's AC'd, my body heat and my computer is quickly raising the temperature of this room. 日増しに暖かくなってきましたね. This is a nice sentence actually. I won't write it out because it's pretty long. It just means it's getting warmer and warmer every day, which I agree with. And then we have the other atatakai, which is this one. So this one is used when only a part of your body. So like when you're eating things, right? Or if you're going to eat food, that's going to be at most touching your hands if it's hand food, or it's going into your mouth. So you know that it's going to be affecting a part of your body and not all your body at the same time. So we use this atatakai. So atatakai shokuji, a warm meal. Atatakai kohi, warm coffee. It's this warm. Okay, I'm not going to go into any more nuances. This was a great tangent in my opinion, and I greatly enjoyed it. Okay. So let's go into some sentences here. As examples for our adjectives. Hopefully everyone recognizes these kanji. Nihongo. And for the kanji parts, I'm actually going to write them much bigger than their hiragana counterparts. And that's just so that people can see the kanji easier. I find that with so many strokes, especially with my camera, I definitely want to have them much bigger. So Nihongo wa, whereas the hiragana, I feel just writing it as with one line versus 3 lines, it's already clear enough. Okay. So this should be a new kanji actually. Yasashi. Right. So it's a bit of a mess, this kanji, but it's actually very simple once you kind of split this into several parts. This is actually the case for all Chinese characters. So kanji, for all kanji. You have the first set of the character, which is the side of it. Sometimes it's the top of it, by the way. So like that, for example. That's a section of the character. So you kind of learn by section. This is a section. And then the next section is like this. You have the line up here. And you draw out this bit. Like that. Too. And for closing, we do that for closing. And then we have another bit here. And this is actually, if people know, in Japanese, that's kokoro, heart. So it's a very small heart. By itself, it looks like that. It's 4 strokes total. But you add that to the middle here, the middle bit of this character. It's a heart. And then right underneath that, you have the final piece of this, which looks like that. So once you start breaking them into sections, it becomes a lot easier to remember how you write it out. Obviously, you need to know like how the whole word looks first and foremost. But once you know, these are little tricks you can use to remember how to write it. Yasashi. Desu ne. Actually, it's a small e for ne, I think. Desu ne. Nihongo wa yasashii desu ne. Oh, am I using the wrong? I'm using the wrong. Okay. So, yasashi. So this yasashi that I wrote for the kanji means kind, but that's not what this means in this sentence. It's simply, it's just the hiragana here, yasashi, and this means easy. Which I want to say is a false statement for many of us, and me included. For some, it might be, but as this is technically my third language I'm learning, it is not easy at all. Okay. Okay. 実は難しいです。優しいじゃありませんですよ。Alright, next bit. Pretty sure Sencho has a lot to say about this one. Watashi wa this is wa ka wakaku. My ku is huge. Huge. Arimasen. So, what does wakaku mean? Wakaku arimasen. I am not young. If you remember, what our negation is, arimasen. So basically, wakaku is young. So watashi wa wakaku desu. I am young. Watashi wa wakaku arimasen. I am not young. Sensho is forever 17. She's been 17 for the past 10 years. Man, I love these jokes. I'm having trouble trying to read up what I'm trying to say next. Here. Chisa kata. Totemo. What? Why do you have to do them like this? These are great examples, but I don't know. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let me write this out so everyone kind of gets an idea of what I'm laughing at. Hey, it fits in one line. Ko do. Is it ko? Yeah, ko domo. Like that, right? Because this is just ko. This is the kanji for ko, child. Ko domo wa totemo chi sakata desu. How do you say right now? Is it just ima? Ima wa. Yeah, ima. Ima. Not even wa, just ima. Ima means now. Ima wa. When you're trying to specify time, as a relative object, you don't need the wa. Because remember, the wa particle is a topic modifier. It defines topic. But if you want to say ima wa, like at this moment, and you're trying to specify your sentence around right now, and right now is the important part of your sentence, then yeah, you say ima wa. So like right now, it is almost 1 p.m. Ima wa mou skoshi 1時午前午後午後1時午後午後1時です。今はもう少し午後1時です。Right now is almost 1 p.m. But for like, if that's not the case, like you're not trying to talk about, if right now is more of a relative thing where something else take precedence in the sentence, like you're talking about something else. I can't give an example right now off the top of my head, unfortunately. My mind isn't there at the moment. But I'm trying to refer to something, and time is just a relative point, and not really like the focus of what you're trying to say. Then you don't need the wa, just the ima. So this sentence means... Oh god, I shouldn't be laughing at this. Okay. The child was very small. Or the child is very small. Totemo is very. It's a very modifier. It modifies the adjective. Chisakatta desu. And then kotomo is child. The child was very. The child is very small. The child was very small. The child was very small. Still is, but they were. I love that meme, or I love that phrase. That is kind of a meme in text forms. Anyways, I love it whenever I see that. So. Okay. Now, I don't actually know the katakana for this because I'm bad. So me consult Google Translate. So about here, I guess. Kono Rapu Tapu Raputapu Kono Raputapu wa I don't remember the kanji. There it is. Okay. No. It was like this. Takaku arimasen deshita. Right, so now we have the ku form of the verb in the sentence. Or adjective, I mean. Not verb, adjective. Kono, this. So in English, this means this. Kono. Specifically kono. Sono is that. Ano is that over there. So there's two thoughts in Japanese that I didn't go over yet, but I'll go over it here quickly now. I think I'll eventually go over that specifically at some point in time. If I don't, this is where I'm going to do it. So kono is this. And even in English, we say this when it's close to the speaker. Whoever's speaking and it's close to them, they'll say this and point towards the object that's closest to the speaker. If we say that, we use sono if it's close to the listener. So if you're whoever you're talking with and you say that, and it's the what you're referring to is close to the person you're talking to, you say sono. So sono laptop wa takaku arimasen deshita. So that laptop that's close to the listener is not expensive, or was not expensive. You can, if however you're saying that the object is far away from both the speaker and the listener, so whoever you're talking to, if it's the object's far away from both of you, you'll say are, ano, and then this is ano. So in referring to a laptop that is far away from both the speaker and the listener, we say ano laptop wa takaku arimasen deshita. So this is just to kind of, it's a spatial reference that they have in Japanese. That's kind of cool, because it helps differentiate easily where an object is as you're referring to it. So this, and then there's two forms of that, which is, in my opinion, great. It's just great. There's sono or sore, and so this is kore, sore, are. Yeah. and then you use the no instead of re when referring to when you're naming the object. Otherwise, you would say are or kore wa. You can if you're not gonna name the object at hand. So if I just said this, I'll say kore. If I'm going to name it like, or if I want to name the object like laptop, kono laptopu wa, you use no. If you're going to name it, kono enpitsu wa. But if you're not going to say it, you're just going to say this or that. It's kore, are, sore. You use the. Okay, let's use another example from our back here. Yeah. I gotta remember how you spell this. Right. Let's put our little thought process here in practice. The first top bit of the kanji looks like this. And then we add the bottom bit of the kanji that looks like this, and we have one new kanji. Yes, yes, I got it. Tanoshii. Tanoshii desu. It was fun. Tanoshii desu. そのゲームは as again, what I did here was I named it that game. そのゲームは楽しいです or あれは楽しいです that is fun. Alright, Irons. Have a good lunch. How do you have a good meal in Japanese? That's what I'm interested in. Yoi shokuji o shite kudasai. So, yoi, it means good in Japanese. Normally you hear e, but for good. But when you use in a sentence, you say yoi. Yoi shokuji o shite kudasai. Please have a good meal. So, shokuji is meal, yoi is good. Shite kudasai, to have, essentially. And then I'm saying please with kudasai. Please have a good meal. Oh, this one's a good one. I can ask you this, Ainz, actually, once you get your food. Alright. Let's write out the kanji. Oishii ku arimasu ka? Oishii ku arimasu ka? Okay, so this is kind of all the sample sentences I have that I want to be using. So we got 日本語は優しいですね。難しい. For those of you who want to say it's difficult. 日本語は難しいですね。私は若くありません。I'm not young. Let's see. If I were to say 私も若くありません. I'm also not young in this case. 私はもう no 若くもありません. How would you say this? 私はもう Oh, I missed the ooh. I see. So you want to say 私はもう若くありません. So, okay. Basically, what I wanted to know personally was what you can do with this sentence here. 私は若くありません. This means I am not young. If you add mo after wa, so after wa you add mo, mo, 私はもう若くありません. This in English, this means I am not young anymore. Something us middle-aged folks and older folks would say. I don't know what's the okay, you know what? I do know what's the fascination with people calling themselves 17. But I'm forever 20. I've been 20 for the past 4 years now, so don't worry about it. My birthday's coming up, so I'll be 20 for 5 years straight. Good stuff. Alright, 子供はとっても小さかったです. I realize it's a little smaller and blurrier than I want it to be. 小さかったです. The child is very small. このラップトップは高くありませんでした. This laptop was not very expensive. 楽しいです. It was fun. Or it is fun. 楽しいでした is that was fun. おいしいです. おいしくありますか? 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 Is it good? Is it delicious? Okay, so that's adjectives. We kind of burned through it quite a bit, huh? Went from this page to this page to this page. Let me just quickly edit my YouTube description here. Adjectives. And we'll also go over nouns today. I don't know if we can go over verbs. There are a fair bit of verbs, but we'll see. Right. Nouns. And Japanese for nouns is 名詞 Me? It's like this, right? Ooh. Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure a lot of people will know what this kanji is if you've seen any Japanese forms. This is the na in namae for name. Namae. But here, with the paired with this kanji, it's meishi. Meishi. Noun. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I have forgotten one important little information tidbit back here. So, okay, I made a mistake. When it says kodomo wa totemo chisakatta desu, the katta is past tense. That's why it is was. This is past tense. I'm sorry. I made a mistake on that. I didn't read. I should have known actually. So basically, you're letting your lip pencil breaks, right? So basically, we have. I'll use a simple kanji here. Takai desu. And this is for present tense. Takai desu. We can have the negative takaku arimasen. And this is still in present tense, but this is just the negative. It's not expensive. Following this trend, we can say takakatta desu. Takakatta desu. And this is past tense. It was expensive. So this is present tense. This is past tense. This is negatives over here, and not affirmatives. Yeah, affirmatives. Perfect, affirmatives. So this is very important that I completely skipped over by accident. I'm so sorry. Takaku arimasen deshita. Okay. Deshita. It's super bad, but oh boy. I don't know if I can write that any smaller without it being no longer legible, but it's already not legible because it's messy, so let's write neater. Whew. Okay. Takaku arimasen deshita. Takaku arimasen deshita. Hopefully that's good. So that's something important that I failed to go over before heading over to nouns, so I apologize for that. Now we're at nouns. Meishi. Nouns. Okay, so I'm actually learning a couple of things about nouns here right now. I didn't know that I didn't know we had plural markers. Well, for some, yes, like kodomo tachi or tashitachi. Konbanwa, Gambler Bear. O genki desu ka? So I know about the tachi. Sensei gata, the teachers. Okay, but what I did know that is written here is that singular and plural distinctions are rarely marked, but there are plural markers. So let's get to know them, because there's a handful. Kare, ra, karera. Karera, karera. Means they. Korera. These. Oh, how does kanji for I always forget the kanji for this. Hopefully, okay. Always have to search it up. Nope, that's not how you spell that. Like that? Nope. Nope. I was like, why does it look so weird? It's because it's like this. Sensei. Gata. Damn, where was this stream all my life? I've been trying to learn Japanese, and then I find this stream. This is a guy. Welcome! Yokoso! Aijin. LOL? Oh, Jin! AE Jin! League of Legends, right? Or am I overthinking that already? Ajin. Ajin. Ajin lol. Yokoso, Ajin lol-san. I'll do what I can, but I am learning along with you. This is me reviewing during the summer. Unfortunately, I'm unable to participate in my Japanese, or in the Japanese course for marks because the classes are full. But that's okay, because I have the resources, I have the stream, so I'm having a great time slowly going at my pace learning with viewers. And I hope you also learn a little bit. If you wish to see what I've went through previously, as you can see in the stream name, it is week number 7. And I do these weekly. You can check out my YouTube channel. As I have all the VODs there. Let me just, I guess, if you're interested, I can get you the playlist I have that I use to show more. Is it this one? Yeah, this one. That I use to, it's not updated just yet, but that is the playlist for the Japanese classes in particular I've done so far. I think there's only 5 in there so far. Oh, it has up to week 6. That's good. So, I'll be honest. Starting out, it wasn't as formulaic as I'm doing right now. It was very more like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to do it. And then I only got more formulaic as I'm doing now these coming weeks. So, I'm going to go back and hopefully fix the descriptions on them so it's easier to sort and stuff. But, yeah. So, okay. So these are, this is plural for teachers. Yes. I'm always personally trying to review and use things, so, 日本語で、僕は always 常に How do you say this? It's a sentence. 私はいつもレビューしよう shimasu. Review. Right, like issues. Me and flipping words today, huh? Ishuzoku reviewers. If anyone's seen that anime, great anime, great comedy. Okay, what else do we have here? Kodomotachi. Ignore what I just wrote. Kodomo Tachi, I believe. Yeah. Of course I forget the kanji. Like immediately after writing it out earlier. Domo. I believe that's how the split is. Kodomotachi. Children. I definitely... If there's one selling point of this class, it's that it's slow. So people who like to not take things quickly, this is probably the class for them. But I know some people, when they're reading things, they like to work fast and definitely their own pace. I like to tangent, so it's definitely not the best. But thank you, arigatou gozaimasu, Asian-san, for the follow. Follow the arigatou gozaimasu. I gotta learn how people say that in Japanese, huh? Gotta watch more Japanese streams. That's it. The thing I like to do when I'm not streaming is watch videos and streams in the language I want to learn. So in Japanese, I watch a lot of Japanese streamers on Twitch, and just I guess for now all the Hololive streamers and the Holostar guys. Great videos and VODs. Oh, okay, this one should have Tobito. Yeah, okay, I knew it. So this one, I wonder if people actually know this but inherently. Hitobito. People. So basically, this special character here is used when you're trying to repeat a sound previously. So instead of saying hito, it's hitobito, with a nice little slight change from the he to the b. And when it's a repeat like such, most likely it's gonna be this character. Most likely. When with he, it's gonna be B, but sometimes it's not. I think I don't have really think of any examples that uses P at this point in time, but for other kanji, if you use when it repeats using this character. And this is a special repeat character. Oh. 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 Okay, I think that's it for the distinctions, at least in my notes. Okay. some things to take note of is what you can use as nouns. Specifically, this is for more grammar purposes than what people would think of normally as nouns. Soul. Wait, is this soul? Soul. Yeah, so. It is the English so. So. Hey, bud, thanks for chatting, even if it's just for a bit. I'll go continue Taikims now. I'll catch your stream again next time. No, thank you for dropping by and for dropping that follow. 本当にありがとうございます。感謝します。So, I wonder if this one has a kanji. Onaji. This means same. It does have a kanji, so let's update this. Because this kanji is super simple. Super simple. It's a stroke down, the usual single stroke into the hook. And then the line and a box. Ona is this kanji, and then G. My current time is above my head, if you can see that. I hope you can. 1:26 p.m. Almost 1:27. East Coast, baby. Oh, I see. You're saying good nights. Good afternoon. Yeah, good night. Oyasumi nasai. Aijin-san. I don't know why this has become a resurgence. I think it might come from JoJo's, I'm not sure. But we have Dame. No good. So these can act more for nouns in your sentences, whereas at the end of it, please. These are like at the end of sentences. Whereas if you want to say like chigaimasu, you hear the mas there, right? Mas is an ending specifically tied to verbs. If you hear mas, you know that the person just spoke a verb of some sort. Even if you're not sure what that verb is, you can be sure that they're using a verb. Okay, so this is where we're gonna learn about the kore, sore, are, and also one more, dore, which. Alright, so we have kore, this, sore, that. Oh boy. Are, that over there. Remember, are is used when you're referring to something that is away from both the speaker and the listener. Are. So, to give an example, let's say you and a friend are talking to each other next to the window of the classroom, and the door to the classroom, or there is a trash bin next to the door to the classroom, which is on the other side, the opposite side. So, as a visual, let's have it like this. You guys are talking, in a classroom, and the door is over here. The windows are over here. So let's say you two are over here. Trash bin is over here. If you want to refer to this over here, it is very far away from both you and the listener. Very far away. Other side of the classroom. This is when you use are. That over there, are wa. That over there, that's are. Kore, this, is when you're referring to an object that is close to you, the speaker. Which kind of is obvious in English too. This, when you say this pencil. I say this pencil because it's right here in front of me. I'm holding on to it. That pencil, you would not think of this pencil when I say that pencil, because when I say that, you immediately think of a pencil in a given direction away from me, because I'm referencing an object away from me. In Japanese, sore refers to that object that's close to the listener. So the listener will think, oh, what object? What object's around me that you're referring to? When you use sore. Are means that over there. So it's also that, but just super far away from both listener and speaker. And then finally we have dore. Which object? Dore. Alright, let's go over. Might have time to do verbs today, actually. Yeah, I'll go over verbs as well, and that will be it for today, I think. Which is very nice. So, let's do some sentences. これはあなたの車ですか? Remember, ka is our question particle. We add that to the end of the sentence when it's a question. Kore, this. So let's slowly break this down so everyone knows how to read this properly in case you don't know what's what. Kore, this. Wa, topic particle. Kore wa. So you're specifically saying, so you're specifically having the sentence focus on this object. Kore wa anata no. Anata. You. This anata wa, you. But with the no particle here, this changes it to your, because no is the possessive marker. Anata no. This, your, kuruma is car. Desu ka? So this becomes a question. Is this your car? This is how you would parse the sentence. Is this your car? Is this your car? So say you're in a parking lot with a friend, or you met up with a friend, and you see them, and it's like, hey, is that your car? Most likely, yes. Who knows? I might be driving someone else's car, or they could be like, oh no, it's my parents' car, for example. これはあなたの車ですか? If they're driving it, then probably you'll say それは sore instead of これ. Is that your car? If they're in the vehicle, and you say that because the vehicle is in much closer proximity to them than it is to you. Exception, I'm thinking right now, is if you're both in the vehicle and you're like, ooh, nice car. Is this your car? If you want to say it like that, you'll say, これはあなたの車ですか? And that's because you're referring to an object that's close to you. As long as it's close to you, you'll say これ. If it's not close to you, but it is close to the listener, you'll say それ. This is a very specific case. But essentially, it's the hierarchy order for これ、それ、あれ、どれ, not really どれ. これ、それ、あれ is always going to be from the perspective of the listener or the speaker. So if the object you're referring to is close to the speaker, you'll say これ or この. If the object is not close to the speaker, but is close to the listener, you say それ. If the object is not close to the speaker and also not close to the listener, you'll say あれ. And I'm going over this a lot because I want to make sure people get it, that when you should be using the three different ways of saying referring to objects. So it's always about the speaker first, then the listener, and never the other way around. So say your friend's driving, and specifically I thought of this because of this car example. Say your friend's driving and you're in the passenger seat and you're checking it out and you love it. The car looks amazing, the interior looks great, feels great, and you're like, I love this car. この車大好きです。この車はあなたこれはあなたの車ですか? Is this your car? You can say it like that. You can say これ. You're both in the vehicle. You're both in it. So you're both close to it. But you use これ first. You'll use これ instead of それ. You will not use それ in this specific scenario. それ implies that it is not close to you. That is one of the other implications of それ. It is not close to the speaker. So if you're both in a car and you say それ to your friend's gonna assume you're talking about something outside the window or something, or something that's in the furthest spot in the car from where they are. If they're in the passenger seat, for example, maybe they might look in the rearview mirror to try to see what you're referring to in the back of the vehicle. If you use それ, they might think, oh, you're talking about like, well, in the case of like a car, talking about the car that's near us, that's like maybe on my left side, so further away, or to the side of the driver, so it's closer to the driver and further away from the speaker, like that sort of deal. It's all relative here, but make sure you know which relative you're talking about. Okay. Next one. Sushi wa this one has a kanji, I know. I just kind of forgot how you spell it. Tsuki. Oh wait, this part doesn't exist. じゃありません。Sushi は好きじゃありません。I do not like sushi. That is a lie. This is an example sentence. I love sushi. But we can see here じゃありません. So this is an example using the negatives with nouns. Nouns? No. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. For nouns, like, do you... Because Suki is not a verb. In this case. In English, to like is a verb, but in this case, it's classified as a noun. Ski. Why is that? I'm too dumb for this. I'm not that smart. I can't give you an answer for this. So just know that this means I don't like sushi. So this is negative. I don't like sushi. Sushi wa tsuki ja arimasen. Remember, ja arimasen. This is a pretty typical example. So we can say here's another lie. Tsubasa wa sarari, and the dash here for katakana is to drag on a sound. Sarari man. Oh, went with the hiragana by instincts. Whoops. Sarariman des. Deshita. Tsubasa was an office worker. Now you can say was a salary man, quite literally where the katakana was taken from here. Sarariman, salary man, salary man, salary man. The more I say it, the worse it gets. The more I keep saying that word, the worse I'm pronouncing it. I'm gonna stop before it goes any further. What am I reading here? What? Sorry, I'm reading like the other examples. I'm just like, I don't like any of these. Okay, this is a good example though. I like this example a lot. Except... let's go with a more Japanese example. I'm not spelling this wrong, am I? Oh my god. So... oh my goodness, of course I was spelling it wrong. I have always been amused by how they call their office workers salaryman. Isn't everyone considered a salaryman or salaryman since it earns a salary? It's specifically for white collar workers. Blue collar, so specifically office workers, generally speaking. Like, if you work at like a convenience store, you're not really a salaryman. I think that might be the difference there. Right. Tokyo. Wow. Okina. Machi desu. Tokyo wa okina machi desu. Tokyo is a big city. Big town. Bit of an understatement, I would say. Tokyo is a big town. It's quite the metropolis, really, but that's okay. So just like adjectives, there's gonna be a little here. I'm gonna say use student as an example for this last bit. So for present tense, we say gakusei. Just like sensei is teacher, gakusei is student. This. Past. And this is the affirmative, by the way. So basically it is there's no other good way of saying affirmative besides affirmative, huh? Alright, for past, you can say I was a student. Gakusei deshita. For negation, there's actually a couple ways of saying it, so I actually need more space, a lot more space. So this is also present tense, but this is in the negatives. Not negatives, negation. say, and there's two ways to do it. You can say dewa, or you can say ja. So both of these are correct. You can use both of these. Gakusei dewa or ja. Oh, whoops. That arimasen. I'm not a student. Or in the past. Gakusei. Again, same thing. Dewa. Ja. Both of these work perfectly fine. Arimasen deshita. Arimasen deshita. Gakusei dewa arimasen deshita. Gakusei ja arimasen deshita. Both of these are perfectly fine to negate. It's entirely up to preference at this point for these two. I was going to go over verbs. No, I am going to go over verbs. And it's because verbs are actually really short. It's actually even shorter than nouns. And we're only going over super basic conjugations. Super basic. Doshi. Doshi. I should rewrite that so that people can see me write that, because I think I was off screen the whole time. Okay. So we start with the left. This kanji has two sides to it. We have the left side, which looks like something like this. Slanted stroke, the little box here, like that, and then the right side like that. And then this side, we already saw this earlier. Like so. This, if I can, right. Doshi. Verbs. Okay. So for basic verbs, because we're only going for very basic for verbs, because this can get very in-depth. And we'll continue this when our focus is more on verbs in general. We're going to go over the mas conjugation. How? My leg just doesn't like to cooperate with me. That's okay. So, mas form. 4 forms. Mas, masen, mashita, masen deshita. So, let's go with I've read the newspaper. Shinbun. Looks a little something like this when written out in kanji. Shinbun. Oh. To read is yomu. Yomu. Oh. Yo. yomimasu. So I read the newspaper. Yomimasu. What is this? Summer vacation. What? Okay, it looks like, based on the sentence, it says you went somewhere during summer vacation, so, Natsuyasumi. So... Okay. Actually not... actually, it's fine. That's kind of how the country is anyways. Gosh, I write so horribly right now. Natsu Yasumi? Summer vacation? But it doesn't need to be this big. Let us shrink it. And then for the rest, I'm going to write small. Natsu Yasumi. What? Oh, I know where this is now. Okay, that's a very Canadian city to go to. That's a very Canadian city to go to. That's how you write it, right? Add in a little bit extra there. Tokyo. Ni. To go. Like, ni isn't. Remember, ni is the particle to, like, to go somewhere. Ikimashita. Natsuyasumi wa Tokyo ni ikimashita. I went to Tokyo during summer vacation. I wish, man. I haven't visited Japan yet. I really want to. Alright, today's gonna be a slightly longer lesson. No problem, no problem. Setsume. Eh? Setsume? Setsume wa nani? Forget it. We'll move on to something else that I know. More. Mo nemasu ka? Let's sleep already. Shall we sleep? Would you like to sleep now? I think this is a pretty common line to hear in anime when you're about to sleep. If you're having like a sleepover party or something. Mo nemasu ka? Wanna sleep already? And then when you wake up, you'll say, Ima. Looks really off, huh? Ima okimasu. I'm getting up now. Took a while to find this kanji. Okay. Wakaru. We have wakarimashita. Wakarimashita. Understood. Wakarimashita. If you want to say I didn't know, shirimasen deshita. So shirimasen deshita. Shirimasen deshita. I didn't know. どこへ行きますか? Where shall we go? どこへ行きますか? Where shall we go? It's like this, right? Yeah. 何をThis verb is to buy. 買い何を買いますか? 何を買い Okay, here in the example is 買いましたか? What did you buy? Okay. Or sake. So sake. O sake wa nomimasen. Osake wa nomimasen. I do not drink sake. Or I do not drink alcohol. Sake in Japanese can also mean alcohol. This is nomi from nomu, to drink. Tobacco. So usually anything with tobacco in it, so like cigarettes. Tobacco wa suimasen. So, you'll hear this from people in Japan, hopefully, if they're being polite, and that's...
Hey, can you do me a favor?
Give me a second. Not gonna lie, that was a bit of a jump scare. Tabako wa suimasen. So this is apologizing for smoking. Personally, I don't smoke, so I can't say anything about that. But yeah. Okay. So let's take everything we've learned. So going back to present. We have the affirmative mode for this. So we have let's use to eat, since it's around lunchtime, right? Why did I write this out so awkwardly? The kanji looks like this. You have the roof in there. That. This looks wrong, but I'll roll with it. Taberimasu. So we saw taberu is the root verb. Taberimasu is the conjugated present tense affirmative. So this is I'll eat it. I will eat. Ta. The mashita. This is the past tense. I ate. I had eaten. And then we add in the negatives. Of course, it's broken. This letter loves to break, huh? So for negation in the present, we have taberimasen. Taberimasen. I did not eat. Welcome back, Eins. I'm about to end actually. We're ending on the verbs. How do you say welcome back in Japanese? Welcome back. Okaeri nasai, Eins-san. もう少し終わりです. And in the past, we have taberimasen again, and then deshita. I hadn't eaten. And those are your basic mas conjugated verbs. And that is where I'm going to end today's lesson. Hopefully everyone picked up a couple of things. Oh man, I gotta clean my desk. So many eraser shreds. Onigiri o tabeta. Nice! Onigiri is great. Tabeta is informal, I want to say. You would actually say tabemashita. This one. Onigiri o tabemashita. So the affirmative past. Tabeta is without the des or the desh, which is a bit more informal. This is how you say it politely. But you're not wrong. Biggest thing, you're not wrong. You're just not polite. はい、ではここまでです。皆さんありがとうございます。That is it for today. I did go above or a bit past my usual time of 2 hours, about 15 minutes over today. But that is all right. We went over a few things today that I really want to get through. And just a little tidbit of how slow I'm going relative to a class. This last week and this week combined is about 4 hours worth of time taken. And all the material I covered in these past two would normally be covered in about an hour at school. About an hour. Give it about an hour and a half. 2 hours at most. So I basically doubled the time is what I want to say. Not quadrupled, but about doubled how long people spend on it. And instead of being across 2 weeks, it's across a day. A day. This is about days. 2 hours in a day of material. I covered it in the span of 2 weeks. It's spread across 4 hours. And that's because I wanted to get through things slowly, with examples and how I want at a my pace type of deal. But yeah, that's the good thing about this. No rush. No rush. That being said, thank you everyone for coming and showing up and being here and participating in class with me. It was a lot of fun. I greatly enjoyed it. So, mata raishu. Or for those attending class, tomorrow, because I have another tutorial scheduled. I haven't posted it yet on YouTube, but yeah, another tutorial scheduled before my mahjong stream. Mata ashita. Bye bye.